The woman was knocked down while playing with her son. She found that her son was acting strangely. He looked at her with ambiguous eyes and made heavy gasps. The woman quickly pushed him away. Just as she was about to ask what was wrong, her son returned to his innocent demeanor. That night, he changed into pajamas and prepared to go to bed. Suddenly, the door opened. The son walked in, acted like a spoiled child, and asked his mother to sleep with him. The woman smiled and agreed. In the middle of the night, the son suddenly opened his eyes. He reached out and stroked the woman's cheek like a lover. The next day, he seemed to have forgotten everything. He happily accompanied his mother to pick up his father. The family looked very happy. On the woman's birthday, the family held a party. Sometimes she was busy dealing with guests, sometimes showing affection with her husband. When she turned around, she met her son's angry eyes. She was about to ask him what was wrong, but he ran away. When she went to the kitchen to get something, her son called her again. He said, "I hate you," and ran upstairs. The woman wanted to chase after him. Suddenly, the lights went out. She fell to the ground, and everything went black. Then, the lights came on again. It seemed like someone was deliberately playing a trick on her. The next day, after sending her husband to work, the woman went to take a shower. But she didn't notice that her son was hiding outside, peeking. It was his first time in the basement. He found it was full of beads. Obviously, no one had been there for a long time. The son was curled up by the wall. He had a high fever and looked very uncomfortable. The woman hurriedly carried him back to the bedroom. She searched for the thermometer in the drawer but instead found her underwear in her son's drawer. She had no time to react. She returned quickly with the thermometer. She saw that her son had a fever and was talking nonsense. Just as she was about to go over to comfort him, he suddenly smiled, opened his eyes, and jumped out of bed, running away. The woman was furious at his teasing. Suddenly, she heard glass breaking. She chased him and saw that a photo of her and her husband had been shattered. She grew even angrier and wanted to spank the little troublemaker. But halfway through, something startled her. Furious, she quickened her pace. As a result, she stepped on a nail rake, and it pierced her ankle. The woman thought it was an accident, but she didn't see the vicious look in her son's eyes. When her husband came home, she complained indignantly about her son's mischief. But her husband didn't care. He smiled and comforted her. He went to talk to the boy in a symbolic gesture. The son behaved very normally. The husband didn't take it seriously. Little did he know that after he left, the boy snuck into the basement, cut the husband's photo out of the family picture, and sliced off the head.